What's up, guys? Welcome back into the Millennial Profit. My name's Adam and I'm a full-time reseller. If you're new here, I'll show you all different kinds of ways to make money. So if you like money, hit that subscribe button. We had a wild weekend. I think we did over like $5,000 in sales. You're gonna have to wait till the end to see that. But right now we're gonna break down everything that sold from over the weekend, how much I paid for everything, where I got it. And then like I said at the end of the video, we're going to get into the total profit I made. You're probably like 5,000, that's nothing. He's got all these iPad boxes behind him. Well, no, I actually got these for free. If you haven't watched my videos before, the school I coach at got 200 of these iPads this year, and they were just throwing the boxes away and hit me up, and I took them for free and selling them for $10.99 each. Some guy bought like 44 of these bad boys, so we're gonna box these up. That's from our Flipping from Zero series, so we're not gonna go too deep into that. And then we got these Golden Doodle families that we got from the Big Lots clearance event. If you remember that, that was like 2 months ago. I did a video on that. I believe those were $35 each. Those were 50% off of the Christmas price, and sold them each for $125 a pop. Coming over here, down here, we've got all of these Flipping from Zero items, so I'm not really going to go too in depth on these. We'll talk about those in that Flipping from Zero. That'll be like episode 9. Over here, we've got all the Lightning McQueen Crocs. I've explained those in past videos. They went absolutely crazy today, selling anywhere from like $110 to $120 a pop. These are all smaller sizes. Next, we've got these Cherry Crocs here. These were $15 at Kohl's, so those for $40. We've got these lacrosse shoes that were $25 at Burlington, pretty cool. So those for $75. These weren't a great buy, they kind of bricked. They were $20 for these cleats. Still sold them for $48, so didn't lose money, but wouldn't pick up again. These were a nice pickup. These were $40 at Marshall's, and I sold these for $75 plus the $15 eBay shipping. Back here, I almost forgot, we got Grinch, hands in the air. I actually had him dabbing in the photo for the listing. But I sold him for $32, and this is just a tree topper. He was like 12 bucks at Walmart. We got this sweet Scottie Pippen jersey that I got at a Fanatics clearance event for $25. Only had one of them, unfortunately, but I was able to sell it for 100 bucks. We got this Fathead that I got a long time ago. Honestly, could not tell you where I got this. I've had this for years. Just sold it for $16. We got these boots here that were $15. We called these out in the group, and I sold these for $43. The Crocs were flying. We got these lined Crocs that we cooked in the Kohl's clearance event, sold those for $43. And then these that were $11 on Zulily, sold them for $40. We got the Echo Crocs here. These were from the 2 for $50 sale on the Crocs website. Shout out to Attaboy for calling those out. Sold these for $60. And then these were on Finish Line, I believe. I think they were 20 bucks. Kraken called these out. Sold these for $60 as well. And then we got these Chinese New Year Dame Lillards for $39 at Marshall's, and sold those for $85 on eBay. Also, bear with me, my whole area is trashed because the heater's getting fixed, so kind of have everything out in the middle of nowhere. So I'm just going to work around it, working with this little space heater here, but it's not really doing the job, if I'm being honest, and it's freezing in here. We've got these baseball cleats here from Marshall's for $16.99, and those sold for $70 on eBay. We've got all of these Gymshark pants and leggings that were all between like $3 and $4 at the Gymshark clearance event online. These leggings sold for $25. These sold for $25 as well, and then these actually sold for $25. I don't know why I did all those separately. They all sold for 25 bucks. Next, getting into some hats here. I can't give up all my sources. I got these for $11. These Brownie Carhartt co-branded hats with 47 brand, and sold it for 50 bucks. I've sold like 3 of these so far. I bought a case of 50 of them. Again, I wish I could tell you guys everything, but I can't give up all the sources. We got $2 on this hat, FIU. That was from TJ Maxx. Sold it for $17 on eBay. These 2 hats here were from Fanatics pallets a while back. Those were like $2 a hat. Sold this one for $17.99. This one for $15. This was from a recent online clearance event as well. I called this out in the group. These were, I think, $6. Sold it for $22. This I got in a wholesale deal from someone, got me a bunch of NFL hats for $6, and I sold it for $24. This was a couple years ago. I don't even remember. It was a couple bucks somewhere, and I sold it for $17.99. And then we got the wholesale hats that we've been wholesaling out to the group. I'm hoping to get another order up for people. I just picked up some the other day, so we'll see if they see if I can get them listed. This is sold for $30, and then these are sold for $16 each. Next, the rest of these are all from the $5 clearance event last year. Again, can't give up everything. I've had a lot of people asking, where's that $5 hat sale? I probably mentioned it in the past in some videos, but I'm not going to make it easy on you. People in bread and butter know what it is, and I can't give it up or people are going to tank all these hats. We got this Braves hat that sold for $30, $30 on the color wash Browns hat. Riverfront Stadium Reds hat sold for $22, Bowling Green hat $20, Wright State 18, Browns blackout hat sold for $28, and then Xavier sold for $30. These top three are all from the $5 hat sale. I've talked about this Bears one a couple in the past. It's kind of bricked, but we've gone with the market, sold it for $15. These two Ohio State beanies we sold for $20 a piece. This was from a lids pallet a while back, so a couple bucks, and I sold it for $15. We've got this Predators hat. It says $9.99 from Ross, but that's not actually what I paid. I got this for $3 from someone that was wholesaling out a bunch of hats. I actually got this Knicks one as well in that one. So the Knicks one sold for $17. This one sold for $18. Got this Miami Redhawks beanie that somehow was $1.99 at Burlington. I don't know how, but sold it for 20 bucks. That was a couple years later, but that was a good investment. This one, I think I got it in a pallet a while back for a few bucks. It's just a Real Tree Red Wings hat, sold it for $16. This is my last one of these, I believe. I sold a bunch of these at like 30 bucks, but the price came down for these UGG beanies that were $10, yellow tagged at Marshalls. Just sold this one for $24. And then this one was also in that $3 wholesale deal that I did for this Snoopy Christmas beanie, and I sold that for $19. Next, we got these Pabst Blue Ribbon sweaters. These were on sale for like $8 to $10 on Kohl's, but I actually used my Kohl's cash from all those shoes I bought when I went in store during their last event. So I actually got these for free and sold them for $30 a piece. This was also from Kohl's online. These were $10. I also called these out in the group, and I sold this for 30 bucks. This was another Kohl's cash item. Actually, last year we got these Nike Just Do It shorts, so these were free, sold them for 26. We are running low on the size small American Eagle undies. It is sad times. I'm down to my last box and it's about half full. If you guys haven't seen, I called these out in the group as well. These were $5 each, selling them for 20. Best cook of all time. Not a bad one here as well. These were $12, sold them for 30. This was also from Kohl's. This was $10, sold it for 28. We've got all these pajama bottoms that I got in that local deal. These were $5 each, sold 3 pairs of these for $20 a pop. These I forget who called out a couple years ago, honestly. I think this is my last one though. These were $17 for North Face hoodies, selling them for $45. Got these track shoes here that were $20 at Burlington, and I sold these for $58 on eBay. Don't ask me how. I actually found a current player at Burlington, $12.99 the other day for a Darius Garland jersey, and I sold it for 40 bucks. Next, we got this Team USA women's jersey. Again, that was at Dick's warehouse sale, and it was an additional 25% off. So these were $15, sold it for 45. These were all from that eBay store that I bought out that had partially thrifted clothing. So these all had custom SKUs on them, which is pretty nice. This is an Alabama pullover, sold it for 20. This is a Disney hoodie, sold it for 18. And then this is an Izod like dress shirt, sold it for 18 as well. Next, we got this Nebraska Cornhuskers pillow for like 50 cents at one of my local auctions, and I sold it for $18. And then we got this Steph Curry Under Armour ball that I got in a Fanatics pallet a while back when I was able to get some pallets from them. So these were just a couple bucks, and I sold them for 16. All right, next, breaking down this huge stack before we get to all the Christmas stuff. We've got these from Kohl's, so an additional 50% off. So we got these top ones that would have been like 23 bucks. And I sold those on eBay for 65. And then we got these bottom ones that would be about 22, 23 bucks as well. And sold those for 55. Next, I'm not gonna pull down and hold all of these, so I'm just gonna kind of point to them. We've got these 2 lamp posts here. I already took the tags off of that one. You can see how I take the tags off since I've been asked. I just cut it off with a box cutter. All the ones that have the prices on them were all Walmart. I got them at 75% off. These lamp posts here, I sold for 100 a pop for that one, and they're only about 15 by 15, so shipping is not that bad on them. And then these festive Triceratopses sold for $79.99. And then these were from Big Lots, so they were 50% off, just like those dogs at the beginning. So $22.50 on Rudolph, sold him for $60, and then $25 on Bumble, sold him for $65. This here on top is a Christmas wreath that came in that Christmas tree palette. I'm out of Christmas trees, but I had this guy left, sold him for $38. These were actually from Lowe's clearance event, which was 75% off as well. This was $8, sold it for $45. These were $15 each, sold them to the same buyer for $120 total. Shoes from Walmart, so like $3 or $4, sold it for $28. And then these are all from Walmart as well, sold all of those for $20. Oh, and then I forgot Santa on a Rocket, sold him for $60. So that is everything that sold this weekend, guys. Now I'm going to get everything packaged up, and I will get you guys the final numbers. All right, writing down those final numbers. On eBay, we sold 129 items for $5,815. On Mercari, we sold 7 items for $138, for a total of 136 items going out this weekend for $5,953. Now, as always, we need to take out all of our costs to get our total net profit. So take out our shipping of $816, our fees of $685, and our cost of goods sold of $1,898 for a total net profit of $2,554. That is absolutely crazy, and I owe it all to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He gives me the strength and power to do this every single day, and I'm so blessed to be able to do this as a full-time job and to be able to share it with you guys, and I owe it all to him. If you heard me mention a couple times in this video, Bread and Butter, that is my personal Discord community. You can check that out, first link in the description, if you want to learn more or join. I don't know if we're going to beat this weekend, guys. Like I said, well over $6,000 once we had everything all packed up. Stuff is continuing to sell. Like, we are right in the thick of it. Everyone's ordering Christmas presents. This is why inventory is so key, and why having a warehouse with all of this inventory like I have is a major blessing, because I'm able to stockpile stuff during the year and then sell it at its high in Q4. Thank you all so much for following along and for supporting the channel. There's money to be made everywhere, guys. Let's go get it. Thank you for watching The Millennial Prophet.